Potato croquettes. Mashed potatoes are already fantastic, but potato croquettes sellers sell them even further. With our detailed recipe, you can make croquettes at home that are crispy on the exterior and tender and delicious on the inside. Ingredients for the mashed potatoes: medium Yukon Gold potatoes weighing 1 pound 3 to 4, quartered. 2 tablespoons kosher salt. 3 tablespoons unsalted butter, room temperature. To taste, half a teaspoon freshly ground black pepper. A half cup finely grated Parmesan cheese. 2 large egg yolks. 2 tablespoons finely chopped chives. For breading and frying, 1 cup fine breadcrumbs. 2 large egg whites. Vegetable or canola oil for frying. Salt to taste. Special equipment: candy or frying thermometer. Steps: 1. Make the mashed potatoes. In a medium pot, add the peeled, quartered potatoes and at least an inch of cold water to cover the potatoes. Over medium-high heat, add 2 teaspoons of salt and bring to a boil. Once boiling, simmer for 10 minutes or until fork tender. Drain, add back to the cooking saucepan and place on the stove top over medium heat. Shaking the pot a couple of times will help any extra water boil off. Rice the heated potatoes into a big bowl if you have a potato icer. If you don't, wait until the potatoes have cooled for about 10 minutes before carefully grating them using a box grater's huge holes. Add pepper and butter. Gently stir with a spatula until the butter is melted. Avoid overmixing. Wait for about an hour until room temperature. 2. Make and form the croquettes. Add the Parmesan cheese, egg yolks and chives to the mashed potatoes once they have reached room temperature. Using a spatula, stir just enough to blend. 1 golf ball-sized croquette at a time. Scoop it out with a spoon and then roll it into a ball with your hands. Put on a baking sheet, then repeat until all of the mixture has been utilized. 3. Preheat the oil. Line a baking sheet with paper towels to prepare it. A medium pot should have at least 2 inches of oil in it. Make sure the oil does not extend above the halfway point up the pot's sides. While you are breading the first batch of croquettes, heat over medium heat to precisely 350 Fahrenheit. 4. Bread the croquettes. The fine breadcrumbs should now be placed on a plate. In a small dish, mix the egg whites using a whisk. 1 croquette at a time. Dip into the egg whites, then turn to coat in the breadcrumbs. Repeat the process until a quarter of the croquettes are breaded and prepared for frying. Place back on the baking sheet. 5. Fry and serve the croquettes. Add a few croquettes carefully to the hot oil. You will need to cook them in batches. 3 minutes should be plenty to fry them till golden brown all over. To ensure equal browning, move them about gently as they cook using tongs or a spider. Place the fried croquettes on the baking sheet that has been prepared. Salt should be sparingly sprinkled. Until all of the croquettes are fried, continue breading and batch frying the croquettes. If the oil gets too low, add additional between batches and raise the temperature to 350 Fahrenheit before frying. Serve right away either plain or with a simple dip.
Thanks watching.